Our project title is Reduce the Environmental Footprint of Food. Our project task first creating HTML pages using CSS and JavaScript. We created HTML pages in Visual Studio Code. After we running this page, it's created. Then database connectivity. Here two tasks connecting database with Python and creating table. We creating table using .sql extensions and we using online SQL editor. We run this code. We getting output like this. And connecting database with Python. We using this code and connecting database with Python. We use database specific libraries that provide APIs to interact with the database. So Python comes with a built-in module called SQLite 3 for working with a SQLite database. In this we creating this. After containerization of the application, Docker file and requirement. We create a Docker file and requirement. We use in storing that code in Notepad and save it as Docker file without extension. After creating this doc file, we using some commands to get an image. And we put into this specified registry by using docker push your app name version. This docker will upload the image to the specified directory. Where is the output? Here is an output. It's a docker image and we pushing into the directory. Deploying application into Kubernetes. This is the code. And Flask application. We created Flask application. This Flask is a popular web framework in Python for building web application. So we creating Flask application. After we enter into the final phase, what we done this all from the project. The project overview. Reduce the environmental footprint of food. So we waste lots of food and if we want food means we go to we travel somewhere and buy something. So there is an green gas emissions and lots of negatives attacks to peoples, so we should reduce that. So we created this web page to easily what which food will use it to decrease that footprint. This is the project overview, and this is the purpose why we need to reduce the environmental footprint of food. We created the ideation phase. This is an problem statement. I'm trying to, but because which makes me feel it's a problem statement. And empathy map canva, we give the idea in our team 4 members, we give the ideas individually. After that ideation and brainstorms, we give them ideas and give the prioritization here. After proposed solution, the functional requirements and non-functional requirements, data flow diagram, technical architecture, user story, and database scheme, performance matrix. These are our code. We should log in and register. This is a login page. This is a registration page. If we enter the correct email ID, it will log in. Otherwise, it's an invalid mail ID or invalid username, it will be showing. This is an UI for Docker. We getting an output from that project. We paste it here. This is an